everyone, today's video is going to be my 2024 makeup inventory. I have been posting makeup inventories at least once a year. I put on Instagram, but I've been doing this, keeping track of my makeup collection. 2024 will be my 7th year. That's crazy to me that I've been crazy for that long. But today, these numbers and these pictures are going to reflect the beginning of January. I'm filming this in the beginning of February. It is not taking account of a haul, and it is not taking account of makeup I've used up, because I have used up some of these products in the last month. But these are just, we're pretending it's a month ago and the numbers are current. But we'll just keep right on into it. In terms of, and I'm going to do this in order that I do makeup for the most part. Face primer, January of 2023, I had 7. This year, I only have 5, so I went down, and I'm very happy about that. I don't want a bunch of unopened face primers just waiting to be used. Foundation, I had 9, then now I have 6. For me, that's a much more manageable number. And one of them is a white foundation. One of them is more of a glowy mixing product. So for me to have 4, like a traditional by itself foundation, that's really good. And I mix and match all of them, and I use them all on a rotating basis. Concealer, slight change downward. Used to have 4, now I have 3. To me, very manageable number. I am slowly trying to use them up. Face powder is where I have problems. It takes me so long to use up face powder, it's ridiculous. But I have 5 before, I have 5 now, and I swear to you, this number will never go down. Bronzer, I did go up. I used to have 3, now I have 5. I do enjoy bronzer, and I like the products that I currently have. Setting spray, I cut in half. I used to have 4, now I have 2. To me, that's very reasonable. Highlighter, unfortunately, I went up in this number. I had 8, now I have 10. But I did use up a full-size highlighter last year, so I can't be too mad. Blush, I did really good. First off, I used up a blush, maybe I used up 2 last year, but I did declutter some when I moved last year. I had 20, now I have 16, which for me is a really good number. I really enjoy blush. Face palettes, I got a lot of face palettes when I had BoxyCharm a couple years ago, and this skyrocketed years ago because of BoxyCharm. Now I'm trying to dwindle it down. So I used up a face palette last year. I'm working on 2 this year, but regardless, it only downgraded by 1. I had 17, now I have 16. In terms of brows, this also went down a lot. This had 7 last year, now it has 2. I finished up my pomade last year, a bunch of miscellaneous pencils, some brow gels. The only 2 I have now are brow gels. How I fill in my brows is I actually use my Melt contour stack. I use the darkest shade, which is why it had very big pan in the picture prior. Eyeliner, I went up by 1. To me, that's not bad. I did use a couple up last year. I only went up by 1, that's not bad at all. I had 10, now I have 11. Most of them are colored eyeliners, so they just get used based on my eye look and the vibe I'm going for. Mascara, cut down by half. I used to have 10, now I have 5. That's because at the very end of 2022, I bought a whole bunch of mascara because I was planning on doing a no-buy, and I wanted to keep myself stocked so I wouldn't have temptation to purchase, because mascara would be something that I would eventually need to repurchase. that's why the number is so high. Now I feel more comfortable in my purchasing abilities, so like I don't need to like hoard 10 mascaras anymore. Single eyeshadows, I did unfortunately go up. I'm not mad about it. I had 9, now I have 12. They get used, it's no big deal. Eye primer, I used to have 0, now I have 2. I always have at least a glitter primer or glitter glue. I had the NYX glitter glue, glitter primer. God, the packaging just, I had 2 of them. They just kept breaking. It was unbearable. But I have one from Shop Miss A, which I'm enjoying, so I'll take it. But I have a regular eyeshadow primer, and then I have my glitter glue. 2 is all I need, 2 is all I want. Lipstick, I went down by 1. I do not wear lipstick like ever. Day to day, I never wear lipstick. I never wear liquid lipstick. No lip liners. I don't even have lip liners in this video because I got rid of all the ones I had. The 2 that I had. But lipstick, I went down by 1 because I used 1 up last year. Hopefully I can use 1 up this year. Liquid lipstick, I decluttered all the ones I had except for my Oden's Eye one. I had 4 this time last year. I only have 1 today. To me, that's still 1 too many. Lip gloss. I am so proud of this number. I really am. I love lip gloss. It's the one and only lip product I actually use. It's the one and only lip product I actually use up. I used up quite a few lip glosses last year. I think I decluttered a couple as well, but this went down by quite a few, and most of it was from pure usage. I went from 19 to 14. I'm so proud of myself with lip gloss. I am on a lip gloss no buy this year. No lip gloss for K whatsoever. At least I'm not purchasing any. And then for my Sephora birthday gift, I purposely did not get the makeup birthday gift because it had a lip gloss in it and I was being smart. My last category, everyone's favorite category, is my eyeshadow palettes. I don't have an overhead shot, A, because I'm lazy, B, because I have a dog and he would end up stepping on or licking or putting his snoot on them. For ease of myself, all my eyeshadow palettes, I'm just going to show you an overview of them on my bookshelf, which you'll see here. Eyeshadow palettes. I had 52 last year and I have 52 this year. I should preface this goes for eyeshadow and face palettes. Anything a duo or larger is a palette. No ifs, ands, or buts. It makes my life a lot easier in terms of comparing my numbers because I'm a weirdo like that. So you probably already noticed that back in the cheek category. Duo or larger, it's considered a palette. I don't fuss with it, but eyeshadow palettes. I did get quite a few last year, but I decluttered ones that I didn't care about or didn't use. And I'm really proud that I didn't go up in eyeshadow palettes. I'm really proud of myself for that. But that was my 2024 makeup inventory. I wanted it to be relatively short and sweet, so I made sure to make very simple notes just so I can streamline it, put in the pictures, call it a day. I'm very proud of myself overall. My goal is to decrease my collection to the point that I don't have to worry about things going bad. I don't have to worry about things being neglected and not used. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. I also do like to try new things every once in a while. So I'm not gonna, go on a strict no buy across the board. Project panning, I love to do that. But yes, 3rd video down. We'll see how the rest of them goes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.